on Sunday Night Football, we have an absolute barnstormer of a game here on talkSPORT 2. It's the Houston Texans going to Arrowhead to take on the Kansas City Chiefs. It's going to be cold, but it's going to be spicy as well. And who better to talk to than defensive tackle for the Houston Texans, the brilliant Tommy Togiai. Tommy, how are you? How's everything? How are you feeling after that brilliant win against the Colts on Sunday?
I'm doing well. I'm doing well. It was great to get that win last week. It's always been when you can get a divisional win, and we're on to next week now. We're on to Kansas City.
Absolutely. How happy were you with the defensive effort, restricting to the Colts to just 287 yards? Jonathan Taylor was shut down as well. Must have been really pleasing for you and your outfit.
Yeah, I think everybody played like just the preparation leading up to the game. I think everyone kind of knew what we were going to do going into that game. So, and I mean, we're not surprised about the outcome. And I think even some plays, we wish we could have had, could have even been better, honestly.
Talk to me about when you're getting down on the line and it's fourth and short. It's in your own 9-yard line, and you see a non-quarterback go under center. I'm talking about the Tyler Warren play. He ends up fumbling. You were there or thereabouts as well. What's it like though when you see a non-QB go under center like that?
There's a lot of things. A lot of teams are starting to do that now with their tight ends, with bigger guys to try to get those short yardage plays. And even us, we too have a tight end where Cade Stover got underneath and have that same play. So so a lot of times, sometimes they'll do a hard count. So sometimes we're just expecting them not to go, but like we're just keying the ball in that situation. So like as soon as the ball moved, we're attacking right there. So and then we're fortunate that we knocked it back enough. We fumbled the ball, and then the guys swarming to the ball after that on Jonathan Taylor and getting that big fourth down stop.
Yeah, I bet your eyes light up, and then it's like a plan's come together. Get that stop on fourth down. Now, Texan fans this season have said that you're the unsung hero of this D line. You've got big names like Will Anderson and Danielle Hunter, no relation to me, by the way, as well as Super Bowl winner Derek Barnett either side of you. You've got veteran Sheldon Rankins in there too. But you're more than holding your own this season. How are you feeling about how you've been playing so far this year?
I'm just trying to do my own part, honestly, and whatever I could do to help this defense out and help this team to win games. And I'm just taking coaching and doing my part, like attack and do the things I need to do to try to make plays as well. And I think we kind of just feed off each other. I see those guys making plays; it like excites me to go do my thing and try to make a play as well.
Look, you've been lightning off the slap this season. I've seen it, especially in the last couple of weeks, and Coach Ryan as well has mentioned it as too. Like you seem to sniff out screens before they've even happened. It's wild. What do you put that down to?
Just like film preparation, honestly, like you see the old linemen, they kind of set different on screens and everything. Like we have a saying, get out the stack on screens for the D line to get out the stack to run to the ball on those screens to help pursue the ball from the inside. And we'll have outside defenders trying to close it back in to turn it back into us. So just like seeing the O linemen how they set, and then that kind of just goes from there, how I read the screen so quick.
Tommy, you're a big boy, and you are moving way too fast for someone your size. You must have been working on speed stuff during the off season, have you? And in practice this year.
Yeah, that was one thing I always like, especially like as D line wise, you want, especially the way we play, you gotta be quick on your feet. We're moving and running all over the field a lot, and so I think during this off season, that was one of the things is like just being able to have that quickness and that burst.
Let's talk about some of those guys around you. Big Will Anderson, Danielle Hunter as well, Derek Barnett. It seems like that D-line room is absolutely stacked. I think I was looking. I think you are the second youngest, right, in there? I think.
Yeah. Yes, yeah.
Yeah, so you're the young guy in there. It looks like you're all putting in lots of the hours in film study. But take us inside that room. Who are the leaders and who's the joker?
I'll definitely say, like the leaders, you got Danielle Hunter, and then we got Sheldon Rankins, and then even Will himself too. Even though he's a young guy, he's like stepped up as a leader as well in that room. I think we all kind of like play like that as a joker in that room because we all just get along with each other and are really close. And I think that you can it just correlates on the field like that closeness. Like we want to play for one another out there, like feed off each other's energy and keep raising the stakes even higher and higher as we go through the season.
Yeah, 100%. Look, I spoke to Henry Tuttle earlier this season. He's a fellow Samoan, as you are. Talk to me about your relationship with him and how impressed you've been with his play this season alongside, shall we call him honorary Samoan, Aziz Al-Shaair.
Yeah, no, Henry's was like one of the first guys I kind of got close to when I first got here last year. Like Polly's, it's always like big family. So it's like it's like we magnate to each other, like find each other and like just like talking all that stuff. And I've been it's very exciting to see him play this year at the level he's going at. I know he can even keep going even better and better. And then with him and Aziz as well, like having those guys. Uh, if the D line doesn't make the play, I know one of those two guys is going to make the play. So got full trust in those guys.
Defense, the whole unit, like everybody's talking about it this season. My colleague Will Gavin, who's the big ginger NFL British commentator guy, he's tipped you guys to go a long way this year, but it's down to you and the defense. And that defense, you must be very proud of it as a unit. But there's also, as you say, a long way to go to reach the heights that you want to reach.
Yeah, no, definitely. And I mean, like stuff we put on tape so far, I think we're just getting started. Honestly, like I think things that we've done so far are good, but like I think we can even take it to another level. So, you know, everyone's we're not happy with where we're at. We want to keep growing, keep getting better. So I think that's what makes this group so special.
Listen, you bounced around a bit before landing in Houston. You got your contract at the beginning of this season. It really feels like it's the right fit for you in Texas this time round.
Yeah, I love Houston so far, and like the football and city wise. With the football, I think the scheme and coaching wise, it just has been a great fit for me. Best of my career so far, playing my best ball, and I think it's just a testament to God first of all, and then to like the coaches we have here, and my teammates as well, soaking up as much information and going out on the play and executing the best I can each and every day.
Don't forget yourself, Tommy. You're playing lights out. You've got to praise yourself sometimes as well. Listen, I've got to talk about the offense. CJ Stroud praised you guys, the defense after the Colts game, saying that he's not getting as much time as he maybe want to throw the ball in practice facing you guys, which can only be good. What are you seeing from him and the offense that you like heading into this business end of the season?
No, I think CJ had a really good game, especially coming off of the concussion. First game back, especially against the Colts, had a really good defense, and I thought they gave us a spark. Honestly, I thought the offense did moving the ball really well, and I think they're just heating up too, and especially at the right time. I think the offense is clicking. So we just gotta. I think they're playing really good ball right now, and the defense, we know what we got. So I think we got a really good chance.
He's a fellow Buckeye. You and him must have had some things to say to Wolverine Nico Collins after last weekend's big win in the big house.
Nah, yeah. No, it's great to see you, Ohio, back on top. It's been a little few years now that they haven't got
Yeah.
it done, but it was great to see that. I'm just happy for Ryan Day and all the coaches up there, and all the guys, all the players too. Like the years past and what's happened. So no, I'm just very happy for them.
And those wins against Michigan always feel and taste a bit better, don't they?
Yeah, no, definitely. Yeah, definitely.
Before we get to Sunday Night Football, can I just quickly ask you about Myles Garrett? I know you were drafted by the Browns a few years back. Myles is just 3.5 sacks off of Michael Strahan's 22.5 sack record, single season sack record. Do you think Myles can do it? And look, he came over to the UK with the Browns this season, and I could only watch him. He's unbelievable. Just how good is he?
Miles is, I always say, like he's just a crazy freak athlete. Like when you see him, like stand next to him in person, it's like crazy. It's like I remember my first day out there, I was like, oh wow, like this guy's different. So I think he could very well go break that record easily. I think he might get it before the end of the season. So we'll see. But I'm very excited for him and what he's done this year. I'm rooting for him to go break it.
I'm no doubt. I'm sure he will. I'm sure he will. Look, I'm 5'5", so I'd love to go and meet him because I'll be like this. He's a huge guy. So this weekend up at Arrowhead, it's live on talkSPORT 2. I'm hosting it. I cannot wait for it to see your defense in action against Patrick Mahomes and Travis Kelce. Before we get to them, it's going to be -3 centigrade. We go centigrade here, so which is what, 26 Fahrenheit. I know you as you're an Idaho man. You'll be prepared for this kind of weather. But what about some of your teammates? And it's going to be cold up there at Arrowhead.
Yeah, I mean, guys, we played there twice last year, and it was really cold those two times as well. So I think guys kind of like know what to expect with the cold. And yeah, myself wise, yeah, I'm used to the cold. Grew up with it my whole life, even in college, being cold, and then being in Cleveland too those years. So I'm very used to the cold, and I think yeah, being in there, playing there twice last year, kind of we know what to expect with the weather.
Have for preparation, have you been, I don't know, turning up the AC in the practice facility and everyone's shivering, or has it just been business as usual? Let's get our reps in and wait until Sunday.
Yeah, it's kind of just business as usual. You know, like weather can be a factor, but like we're not gonna let it slow us down. We just got to deal with it best we can.
Look, you're up against Patrick Mahomes, you know, future Hall of Famer, Travis Kelce, future Hall of Famer, and the rest on that offense. Played them twice last year as well. How do you go about prepping and planning for Mahomes, who, despite the 6 losses, I think he's having a really good season, and it feels like he's been more mobile than ever.
Yeah, and like you just said, being more mobile than ever. Like we've seen that on tape, and yeah, like we just gotta be disciplined. Yeah, when we're rushing him, especially as a D line, being in our lanes and stuff like that, trying to contain him. And then yeah, like I think we're just excited, very excited for this opportunity, especially Sunday night. Big game, AFC opponent, and I think the biggest thing is just we gotta go do us, do what we gotta do.
And listen, little bit of advice as he gets to that to the sideline. Just don't go anywhere near him. Let him go out of bounds. Don't touch him because we know what's going to happen, don't we?
Yeah, I was like, yeah, he likes to creep on that sideline sometimes. Just be smart, like you said.
Yeah,
I was like, if he's in play, he's gonna get hit, but if you usher him out of bounds, we'll see.
100%. Listen, Tommy, thank you so much for your time over the last 10 minutes or so. Really appreciate it, and go well against the Chiefs on Sunday. And good luck for the rest of the season as well.
Thank you, appreciate that. Thanks.
Thank you.